Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast.
What's up, everybody? This is Dark Macek with Brutally Delicious, coming at you with a review of Jag Panzer's brand new album, The Hallowed. So, I've been a fan of Jag Panzer since 2008 or so. Like a lot of people, when Chris Broderick joined Megadeth, I went back and listened to them because I had a huge boner for his playing. I've always been most partial to Thane to the Throne and Casting the Stones, and I confess right now I did not listen to the Deviant Chord when it came out just because I was very busy with life around that time. So this is my first new Jag Panzer since Scourge of Light came out in 2011. And I can honestly say after listening to this album, fuck yeah, the boys are back. Everyone sounds like they did back in the early aughts. It's incredible. I think most of the band members are pushing 60 right now. For sure Harry is. Yet it sounds like a band that's fresh. Those vocals do not sound like they've aged a day. Stylistically, it's kind of what I would have expected them to release around 2015 or so, however many years after Scourge of the Light. The band is not selling out, they're not trying to become any more mainstream, they're just doing what they do best, which is kick-ass power metal. Getting into some songs, the opening track, Bound As One. This sounds like Casting the Stones era Jag Panzer, maybe a little bit more mature in a way. When I say mature, I mean that they seem less concerned with showing off how good they are at their instruments and more about writing a really good song. I was unfamiliar with who their current lead guitar player is. I knew it was not Chris Broderick, and I thought I heard that Joey Tafola left. Tafola, how do you pronounce that? Well, Ken Rodarte, you are doing a great job, dude. These solos sound amazing. They have their own distinctive style. I did not think they sounded like either of your main predecessors. It just sounds like it fits the music. Moving on. The song The Prey. This is what I would call a sleeper hit. It starts off a bit tame, but then it really picks up with that chorus. Different style, but I'm thinking of Over the Rainbow by Freedom Call, which also has a really big build-up, and the first chorus doesn't hit till like 2 minutes 40 seconds in that song. Now, Jag Panzer has never been a band to just do straight double bass 16th notes for the entire song. I don't think anyone's ever used the word progressive for them, but I think it kind of fits. Even so, I'd say stylistically they're a little closer to something like Blind Guardian. Obviously, the vocal styles are not nearly the same thing, and they're not quite as symphonic. I just mean that it is that power metal vocal style and somewhat the guitar style, but it doesn't sound like Dragon Force or Rhapsody or Iced Earth. The song Stronger Than You Know. Again, more of that good, varied songwriting that I'm talking about, and as I've come to expect of them over the years. There's another good solo on this one. Great job, dude. The song Dark Descent. Now, here's a really good burner, more of the 16th stuff I just said they don't do all the time, which of course makes it stand out that much more. This is reminding me of something off of Thane to the Throne. I didn't sleep well last night, so I can't place which song it is. There are like 15 songs on that album anyway. And last but not least, by a long shot, the album closer, Last Rites. Great songwriting here, and this is a great epic thing. It's about 9 minutes long, of which the last minute's narration. It might be a little hard to listen to this one out of sequence because there clearly is a story to this album, but in context, oh my god, it's amazing. Well, it's certainly refreshing to see a great band come back. And with that level of vocal talent maintaining until this point in time, like 39 years after Ample Destruction, this band might very well have their best days right in front of them. Rock on, dudes.
Ever wonder what a punch from Elton John feels like?
Or how you'd cope with having turned down the chance to be in Nirvana?
Or what signal Keith Richards gives when he wants you to get the hell out of his hotel room?
Fans of Too Much Effing Perspective don't have to wonder, because they've heard these exact stories and a jillion others on our podcast. I'm Alex Hoffman, former tour manager for Radiohead.
And I'm musician and comedy writer Alan Keller. On the TMEP show, we get guests like Nancy Wilson from Heart, Jeremiah Freites from the Lumineers, and Modern Family's Julie Bowen to tell us things they may have only shared with their therapist, clergy, or a TMZ stringer.
So join us on Too Much Effing Perspective. That's EFFING Perspective. The only podcast you crank up to 11.